Our next job is to upload some additional plugins. Now keep in mind that with our original ClickBank designed themes, they came complete when we uploaded them with all the plugins and all the articles and everything in it. What we're doing here now is we're just taking that bare bones theme and uploading it to an existing blog. So of course for this to work, you're already going to have a blog installed. So don't think that you can just upload this and not set up a blog first, a database and all that business. So whether you're going to use Fantastical, whether you use a manual install, you have to have the blog set up first. This is just adding an additional theme. So we've added the theme now, and now I want to add some additional plugins, some of the same plugins that came with the original PLR articles, or themes rather, and I want to add those to this theme even though I'm not going to be doing ClickBank. And some of those will be to add codes, to add squares. Let me just go down to the Quick AdSense, Secure WordPress, TubePress, I want that. And I think that's all for right now, just those 5. So I'm going to add these and then we'll go into the dashboard and set these up. One of the first plugins I'll want to deal with is the Quick AdSense. So I'll click on Settings, and then I will find the Quick AdSense. And in here you can choose where you'd like your ads to show. It looks like I've got the end of the post and beginning of the post. That's for sure. I want that. And so I'm going to leave the rest of them as set as default for now. But what I have to do now is go down, and I actually have to get some code and paste it in here where I want it. So these are going to be banners up here. Okay, so I actually need to get the proper code for that. And to make things easy, what I'm going to do is just go back over to one of the ClickBank sites I've already set up and simply open up, go to dashboard, and copy the code out of that one and come back and paste it in this one. A little bit of plagiarism of my own sites. Now this code for these first two is, this will be a banner ad 468 by 60 that appears above and below each one of my posts. Now I've got it scrolled up so that I don't display my particular pub ID. But if you don't have this on one of the other sites, it's simple matter. Simply go into your Google AdSense account and set up the ad code for a 468 by 60 and paste it in here. Next, if you're planning on having an ad in the sidebar, you might want to paste some code into this one to set up your sidebar. This one is a 300 by 250. Okay, now as you can see, you have all kinds of options here that you can change, but this will get you started. And so with that, I'm simply going to scroll down now and save the changes. Now those two banner ads I put in that are going to appear top and bottom of the post, that should be already set up. But what I need to do now to put the ad in the sidebar is go into Appearance and Widgets, and I'm going to need to drag that particular ad block into my sidebar where I'd like that AdSense ad to appear. And it is the Ads widget, Quick AdSense. And so what I'm going to do to get started here, close it. And let's go out and take a look at the site. Now as you can see, I've got AdSense ads in the sidebar, and if I click on one of my posts here, I should have an ad at the top, a banner ad, which I do. And then if I go down below the post, I also have a banner ad down there. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get away from plugins for a minute. I'm going to change this logo up here. What you can do is you can make your own logo, size it 310 by 70. It could be anything you want it to be. Or you can go ahead and by making a choice in some options, you can have your tagline, your site name appear here, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go back into the dashboard, and I will click on, underneath Appearance, I'm going to click on Streamline Theme Options, and you'll find out when you spend a little time in here that you've got a number of options. But what I'm interested in right here is the header blog title right here. So I have a choice of using a logo, which is what it's set for now, or I can simply go down and use dynamic text. Now, we won't fool with the rest of this. You can come in here and change this. You'll see that the thumbnails are 150 by 150. That's for if you're going to put any thumbnails in your blogs like we had with the regular ClickBank sites. And you can see the rest of this stuff is pretty well self-explanatory. I'm not sure. I am sure. I don't want the news and updates, so I'm going to change this to no. That's a little box that opens at the top of the sidebar. Okay? And you can choose a number of posts and on and on. So I'm going to save these settings now, and we'll go back out and look at the site again and see how that header has changed. Okay, now you can see that I've got my actual site name in here. You need sunglasses. Okay, now the tagline doesn't show underneath here, but it's still in the general settings, so it's going to be good for our SEO for meta tag purposes. Alright, so the next thing I've got to do is consider, I've got a banner up here I want to put something in, and then I'm going to, you remember on the regular ClickBank sites we had those two thumbnails over here, so I'm going to get something to put in there. I need to find some ads to put in my 4 widgets at the bottom here. But the first thing I want to do is you'll notice right away what's really missing is the gallery image here. So to get this thing up, I want to get the gallery image before I go any further. So that'll be the next thing that I'll work on. I am going to do one more plug-in first before we close this video, and that is the TubePress. I'm going to click on that, and this is the post, or the plug-in rather, that will choose the YouTube videos that come in. And so what I want to do is go in here, and I don't want any favorites, so I'm not checking any of this. The only thing I'm going to check is to do a search for sunglasses. Again, as I mentioned in the training videos for our ClickBank sites, you can go to the TubePress site, and there's a lot of information there, and you can really get fancy with this as you set this out. But the main thing you want to make sure is that what this will do is it is going to go in and from your tags on your various posts and this search engine we put in, it's going to pull up videos hopefully that match that. Sometimes you might find that it's pulling up unrelated videos, and in that case you're probably going to want to change your search terms. So I'll just scroll down and save this, and now there is one more thing I want to do. I want this to be a page that shows, so I have to set up a page, and there's a little piece of code that I have to put in there to make the video show on that page. So what I need to do to get the YouTube page set up is I will click on Pages, and I'll click on Add New, and I will call the title Videos, and then make sure I'm on HTML and paste in this little piece of code. It's no more than a couple of square angle brackets with the word TubePress in between, and I will publish that, and then we'll go out and check the videos and see how close we've come. Now up in the menu bar, we've got a link that says videos. I could name this sunglass videos if I want to, but it was just I could just keep it simple, videos, and then we'll go to that page and see what we've got. Alright, and here we are at that page, and a beautiful picture of Lady Gaga there, and let's see what else we found. So, well, there's a few sunglasses in here. Okay. So the idea is to go through, there's some stuff in here that I definitely don't want, so I may have to be more specific. And another problem I've got on this particular blog, I don't have a lot of tags set up, so I'm going to go back into all my posts and pages and add tags, and that should help get rid of some of this trash that's showing up in here. Okay, so we'll end this video here, and then we'll go on in the next video and set up our gallery.